Here we go, episode 56, uploaded and coming at you, 16 days to the Kentucky Derby, and we are rocking and rolling here on Horse Race Bets. We're coming to you from the road. We're in Las Vegas this entire week. Side note, my son's playing in a tournament because he's awesome, so we're here for that, but it's also the place where dreams come to light. Or for some folks, dreams go to die. We're not playing that game at Las Vegas. We're here to win. All right, 16 days coming until we get to our Kentucky Derby. And man, I am so excited right now because the whole thing is starting to take shape for me. I can see it happening. And I love the way things are developing. And I made another discovery that I'm so excited to share with you because I want to give you the top 5 Derby long shots that you need to be taking a look at. And one of them I love so much now. I'm so excited. Let's take a look at it, all right? Let's get into it. Top 5 Derby long shots. Publisher, obviously everybody likes the way this maiden has been running. He just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. I don't think he's good enough to win, but I would not be even remotely surprised if he runs in the Tri or the Super. In fact, he should be in the Tri and the Super. Final Gambit, man, this horse has got a crazy turn of foot, and you would think a horse that won the Jeff Ruby would get some more support, but he's not because he's a turf horse and a synthetic horse. He's never run on dirt, even though he looks great working out. But that turn of foot is unfreaking believable. He's going to be motoring in the stretch. And then there's Tappan Street. He shouldn't be a long shot. He won the Florida Derby. But there's something about him where he's going to be underneath the radar, and he's probably going to be 15-1, which is kind of my barometer for long shots. 15-1 or higher in the Kentucky Derby qualifies for me. Some folks like to go 20-1. I go 15-1. All right. Then you see that green check mark next to Grande. Oh my goodness, people, take some time out of your day. I'm not going to do it for you here. Go look at all 3 of this horse's races. This horse is a serious little runner. His debut going a mile at Gulfstream, I remember that because I bet the horse that day. We got $20 coming back. Johnny V in the irons. It was an outstanding performance. But I kind of didn't think he was meant for this. He comes back and he goes a mile and an eighth at Gulfstream Park and looks fantastic again. Then his third start is that what we saw in the Wood Memorial. Sure, Mike Smith and Rodriguez hugging the rail, those tight turns at Aqueduct. He gets away from the field and he's gone. But man, Grande ran a great race. And some folks may say that Dylan Davis didn't do a great job with the ride. Man, I don't know. Rodriguez, if he didn't have any pressure, he's not going to get caught. So I don't think that Grande had a chance to catch him. But he ran a great race. Now he gets Johnny V back in the irons. Man, Grande is a huge, huge play on Derby Saturday. I'm so excited about this horse. I got to watch myself because he's starting to make me kind of not love Tistastic as much. But the only thing that might hurt Grande is he just hasn't had enough races. This will be his 4th start of his career. And I'm like, is that enough? But it might be because you're also talking about a field of horses like Citizen Bull. I think that horse is tired now. So, Built is trying to get into the body of the race. I'm like, dude, you ran a great race in the Louisiana Derby, but I think you might be done as well. So it's tricky, but I'm telling you, Grande. And then Chunk of Gold, because he's been so consistent. He's a big long shot. He always seems to get a chunk every single time. So I wouldn't be surprised if he runs the Tri or the Super. But folks, Grande, ooh, that horse has got me all hyped. All kinds of hyped. Man, you gonna give me Johnny V? Come on now. All right, we'll talk more about that. But y'all go back and look at those races from Grande. Look, there are a lot of people who love numbers, and I understand it. Whether it's Ragozin or Thorograph or whatever numbers, or I don't care what they are. Whatever you want to use, that's fine. But those numbers are used to validate your opinion. That's the beauty of stats. You can do whatever you want with them. Remember that. When you hear people talking about, I do believe the connections of Flying Mohawk, talking about their big Ragozin and Sheets numbers, and the horse is sitting on top of his best race of his career. Okay. He just used the numbers to validate the fact that he wants to run his horse. I don't think the horse is going to matter, but I totally understand the perspective, and I totally get what's happening with the numbers. Use them any way you want to, all right? Let's take a look at our leaderboard quickly as we have the updated here. Okay, so what I've done, green means go. These are horses I think have to be assertive early on. We still have our circle around Tistastic. We still love the horse, even though we've got ourselves a mistress of sorts, a side piece in Grande, as it were. Okay, so we think that Cole Battle wants to stay close. And the way he's been working out lately, they say he's been kind of aggressive, so he might pop out of there and want to get busy. That's okay. That's not a problem, right? So then you take a look at your next group. There's Chunk of Gold, the closer. Citizen Bull, I think he's tired, but he has to go. He has no other way of running. Owen Almighty, I'm glad he's back, and now they're going to make sure he goes. He's not going to rate. They found out that did not work. East Avenue, yep, he's back, and he's got speed. American Promise, he has to be involved early on. Admire Daytona, he's only got one way to go. And that's why we see that circle, the purple around Grande. Man, that horse has got something. To see if he can kind of put it all together because he's young, but Johnny V will put him in the right spot. Madaket Road is actually the bottom of this list now, and hopefully they'll use their speed. Right? And those other horses are trying to get in. Man, y'all got to get off the Beza thing. He's not going to get in. Just forget it. But you got to have something to talk about, right? That's media. But I don't have time for that. He's not going to get in. Even if he does get in, I don't think it matters. And everyone's talking about how he's being punished because they adjusted the point system on the West Coast because you have 5-horse fields. Man, what are you supposed to do? It's 5-horse fields. It's the same 5 horses. You can't give them the same points you give horses that ran against 10 competitors in other races. I just think it was the right thing to do. And if he was good enough, he would have won one of those prep races. He did not. So we'll see you in the Preakness. Ain't nobody got time for this. All right. So that's how you look at that, in my opinion. All right. So that's what's happening. We're in Vegas. We're all juiced up and excited about our long shots. Still love Tistastic. Grande is like, whoo-wee. And our speed, we think that Rodriguez might be quicker than the others, but he's going to get some pressure, and that's what sets everything up. So now we want to get into this part where we say, hey, what? Let's be quality, right? One wager a day. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, right? And if it does, look at you. Well, I've got a very interesting play of the day for you coming up. Let's go to Keeneland today. Race number 9 on the turf course, maiden event. And I don't know how to say it, Sharia Mia, I don't know. But that horse, the number 2 filly, is at 15-1. Let me tell you something. I always love runners with a great closing kick on the turf course in the maiden field. What I like most about this runner is there's some speed in the race. There've only been 2 scratches. One of the scratches was the horse that was going to be your morning line favorite in that 9th race on the card. This one ran 3rd behind a filly named Girl Math. Girl Math was rather highly regarded until she ran last in the Fairgrounds Oaks. She's got some talent, and when she broke her maiden, she was able to beat this filly. She ran 3rd. She was beaten by just 3/4 of a length. I think she has a great turn of foot. I think she'll be in the right spot. Either she gets there or she doesn't. But she's a great play of the day here on this Thursday in race number 9 at Keeneland. She is 15-1 on the morning line. You'll get every single drop of that value. Book it, cash it. We'll meet back here again on Friday. And on Friday, we're going to be talking about our Oaks long shots. And I got a funny feeling there'll be some breaking news concerning your Kentucky Derby runners as decisions have to be made. Horses are working out. Trainers see how the horse is working and then decide, they're going to back out. Or all systems go. For us, no matter what they do, it's all systems go. We are fired up and ready to go. 16 days until the Kentucky Derby. All right. I got to go watch my son pitch in this big baseball tournament here, so I got to go. In the meantime, in between time, and until next time, we'll see you here on Horse Race Bets. I'm Ken Rudulph. Good luck and enjoy whatever you are into.